Hello, everybody. Vitaly Giman here again, me with or without glasses. I don't know which one you recognize. And I'm here again with Denisa, and we're going to talk about our favorite topic, which is love and power. But last time we kind of got onto deep conversation about what's the use of all these ROI, I mean return on investments, and achieving our financial goals when somebody says, well, I still feel burned out, stressed out. It's great that the corporation achieved its goal, but I feel nothing in terms of it. What do you think, Dennis? Why is it that we're not so excited about? I mean, we love money. I mean, we all want to get paid. But why are we not excited when our corporations, try to push us towards all these financial goals?
So money is a sort of hygiene factor, as Herzberg put it. We do need them in order to be satisfied, but if we have them, this doesn't make us happy. This would be the first point. And then there's much more to it. Human beings are born as creative people and people who want to accomplish something. So that's much more to it. I think we are all here to do something, to find a goal, and to have fun when we accomplish it. Maybe the idea that we need to fight hard and it has to be difficult and it has to hurt is too widespread.
Oh no, what do you mean? I mean, oh my God. I mean, it has to be painful if it is to be successful, right? Isn't it?
Yeah. What if something else was possible as well? What if there are also easier ways? Somebody, I can't provide the complete quotation, but I heard that in complex systems, it doesn't work as in a system with just a few causalities, where you say, okay, the proportion with which we increase a variable is exactly the one, or it's very clear-cut proportion of with the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
In complex systems, you can do a tiny little change, but it has to be the right one,
Mm-hmm.
and you can have tremendous effects.
Oh, yeah, like the butterfly effect. Remember the butterfly?
For example, or the tipping point and things like that. So sometimes maybe it's just better to breathe in and out and reflect on things and try to find a creative solution in a loving way.
Okay, let's get, because we're talking theory, and some people go, okay, guys, I mean, you got into like the, hypothetical, but what does that mean, like practically? I'm a manager, let's say, or a leader in an organization. What does that mean? Like, how can I do this little adjustment and then suddenly how does that work?
Yeah.
Can you think of an example?
It's for sure not easy. It's about maybe trying to use also intuition and come up with a more creative solution.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to think of a really specific example from my work experience now.
Yeah, I would think about. I have a little something I worked with a client, and it's called kind of reframing, actually, or changing your belief system or changing your paradigm. And it's very subtle. It doesn't have to be much. But, for example, just recently I interviewed Norman Wolf, and he was talking about how one company had this idea. They were an engineering company, and so they make the best solutions, like the most complex, the most, and they were losing all the time their customers because that's, it just wasn't appropriate for the time. And then they reframed slightly. We make the best solutions for our customers, not necessarily the most complex, but the best fit solution for customers. And just that subtle little change of creative change. We go, no, we don't need the most complex. We just need to satisfy exactly what they want. And then they started winning all those bids, and like they literally started making money. So that small change, it seemed like almost nothing. but the small change made a difference between nothing and millions of dollars, the reframing.
Yeah, you're talking about money.
Yeah, well,
which is good. Yeah, well, they're important. We need them. It's not that they're the only thing or the only thing to look at.
Yeah, well, I guess I have my MBA, and part of me is like this, like, as somebody said the language of business is money, right? The poets have a different language. The businessmen have, you talk to me money, and it's okay. First I used to fight that. I used to say, oh, how, what are you, a greedy banker or something? And then now I realize, okay, I'm a CEO, I'm under pressure. Basically, I have to perform, otherwise everything collapses. And so that's where all my attention goes, because that's a screaming child that's always screaming, I want more, I want more. And I need to first satisfy and feed the child, kind of a concept. So he stops screaming, and then I can do all these other things. So if a company is financially in trouble, I mean, that's all I can think of is how to basically get out of trouble. So it's difficult. Once they have a little bit more fat, we can kind of we can start more experimenting, and but I understand the CEOs who are in trouble financially.
Yeah, but still, when thinking why are those financial troubles there, if we try to look at root causes, are those financial root causes, or where do they come from?
Oh my God! Now you touched something. Right. Okay, yes, tell me more.
Is it because the employees are under pressure and under so much stress that they have no time for creative ideas or for working in an effective way? Is it because, I don't know, the products are not what the market needs because people look too much on the red numbers instead of talking to customers, or instead of really listening to the customers in a loving way? Or why is that?
Oh, that's went fantastic. So I kind of egged you on, as they say in Australia. I have an Australian, we call it like, yeah, you're correct. I mean, I have compassion, but at the same time, like, exactly what you said. What is the root cause? Why did you get in trouble in the first? Why don't we dig deeper and find out? Like General Electric right now, maybe you heard of.
Yeah. They've got out of the stock exchange.
Yeah, I mean, that's a phenomenally huge. At some stage, it was the pride of America, right? It was the pride of America in terms of entrepreneurship and innovation. What happened? Where did where did that go on to?
Yeah, that's a question maybe also on the values they stood for, or their product, the offer that was presented to the market, and on the adequacy to the conditions nowadays.
Absolutely. I firmly believe that was a product manager for many years, and I got pushed to, basically to create more products, more profitable products. And then I kept saying to my CEOs, guys, come on, it's not about products, it's about culture. Once you have the right culture, then we can develop the right products. We can feel the market. We can understand it. If we, I can't just produce products out of thin air. It doesn't work. Even if you have technology, we all can buy technology, but why is Google or Amazon? It's not because they have products. It's because they have the culture that produce the products.
Or they sensed what the world needed at that exact point in time.
Yeah, sensed. I love that word, sensed. Exactly.
And for that, I think you need the resources to be open and to be flexible, to let yourself a little bit go on the tendencies around you and not try to separate from them and define in an abstract way in front of your computer or on the PowerPoint presentation. I think this technology is the future. It's a little bit of letting it go so that you feel what impulses come from the outside.
Right, right.
as well.
Listening and sensing the market, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Sensing the market, sensing the customers, or even preempting customers. Because some of the products people don't like, that Google comes up with, people can't even foresee it, right? I mean, it's
yeah,
absolutely innovative. There's nothing like that. But there is some kind of a connection, right? We talked about love and connection. When you're in love, you can probably find the right product for your lover. But if you're not in love, you always get the wrong gift, right?
yeah. Good example. Yeah.
I know. My wife always tells me that. If you don't know me, you won't get me the right gift. Well, beautiful. Thank you so much. We had fun. All this, like we had 3 sessions, and I think we're going to do some more about this love and power in organizations.
Okay, I also thank you. It was nice talking about this.
Thank you. Thanks, Denisa. Bye bye.
Bye.